Having a great cashback credit card is a critical part of anybody's optimized credit card setup. Whether you're team cashback or whether you're team points, I guarantee that having a cashback credit card and using it right is going to add value to your current setup. Now, because this is such an important card in your lineup, I felt that this video was going to be critical to see the rankings of the 5 best that you can get heading into 2024. I guarantee that as you watch through this video, you either find the best card for you, confirm you already have the best cashback credit card, or you'll find a nice choice to add into your lineup that brings you more money that's free in your pockets from your normal spending. Here are some ground rules for these rankings. For every single card, I'm going to tell you the sign-up bonus, how the reward structure works, and break down the annual fee if there is one. I'm also going to talk about the optimal strategy on spending on each card and what type of person each card is typically best for. Finally, for every card, I'll pull out the max rewards calculator. The Bureau of Labor Statistics tells us the typical person like you and me spends about $33,190 in chargeable expenses to a credit card every single year. I think it's really helpful to know that using any one of these 5 cards, seeing how much money you can actually get back based on a typical person's spend in the first year. So let's get right into the rankings and count them down with credit card number 5, which is a cult favorite, the Citi Custom Cash. The Citi Custom Cash is a $0 annual fee card, which offers back 5% on your top eligible spend category up to $500 of purchases every single month. Those categories include restaurants, grocery stores, select travel, select transit, streaming services, drugstores, home improvement stores, fitness clubs, and live entertainment. For everything else, you're gonna get 1% unlimited cash back. Now, I call this a cult favorite card because people who use the Citi Custom Cash swear by it and love to have it in their lineup. I'll start by saying there are much more powerful, well-rounded cards coming on this list, but for the flexibility the Custom Cash offers and the automatic ease of use where they assign your top category and then reward you that 5% at the end of every month, it doesn't get much simpler or more powerful than that to earn such a good cashback rewards rate. Now, the biggest thing to know about the Custom Cash is that this should always be used in a partner card strategy. The Custom Cash should never be used alone because after earning 5% in one category, you're only earning a rewards rate that is well beneath most other credit cards out there. Typically, what Custom Cash owners like to do is to spend in just one single category every single month in this card and leave all of their other spending on a daily driver credit card that offers more points or cashback rewards. Citi awards you your cashback in thank you points, which have good flexibility and can be redeemed for more than just cashback. However, if cashback is your style, you can get those 5% back up to $500 a month, and it is one of the best values out there for a $0 annual fee credit card. Spending for a typical person in the Max Rewards calculator shows us that you can earn $481 of cash back in year 1 on this card, and right now you can get a $200 cashback sign-up bonus after spending $1,500 in purchases in the first 6 months. The bottom line is, if you're willing to get more than one credit card, you should be looking at adding the Citi Custom Cash to your lineup. With card number 4, I want to bring to you the Capital One Savor One Rewards Cashback Credit Card. This has a $0 annual fee, but a list of rewards categories to keep track of that are as long as any CVS receipt. On the Capital One Savor One Cash Rewards Credit Card, you're going to earn 10% cash back on Uber and Uber Eats purchases. You'll get 8% back on Capital One entertainment purchases, 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel, 3% cash back on dining and grocery stores, another 3% cash back on streaming services and entertainment, and then a flat 1% cash back for all other purchases. Now, a lot of people get excited by the 10% back on Uber and Uber Eats purchases, as well as the 8% back on Capital One entertainment purchases, but the real value is found much further down the rewards list on this card in the 3% back in dining and grocery store purchases. The Capital One Savor One is such a great cashback card because it offers these 3% rewards in dining and groceries, which is typically the third highest spend category for anybody after rent or mortgage, and then transportation expenses. Not only do you get a nice variety of rewards categories, but you also get some travel protections like an extended warranty without any charge and travel accident insurance standard with the card. Capital One also gives you access to their travel portal, which is great to have. And you'll earn a 5% rewards rate on hotels and rental cars, which really seems like a rewards rate that's more typical of a card with an annual fee. Not only that, but using the portal also gives you suggestions and predictions on the best time to book travel and potential reimbursements if you happen to book at a time and then the price drops. It's a really great tool to use for people who travel at least a few times every single year. When you plug the Capital One Savor Rewards into the Max Rewards calculator, you get an estimated cashback of $477 for the first year. You can also grab yourself an easy $200 sign-up bonus when you spend $500 in purchases in the first 3 months. The bottom line is, if you're willing to keep track of all of these different spending categories, you should be looking at the Savor One Rewards. Now, before we look at card number 3, if you need a place to keep all your credit cards in your optimal setup, I'm going to suggest the Ondar series of wallets. Ondar makes some of the slickest products in the game right now. If you use code GUARANTEE15, you'll get an additional 15% off your order. Thanks to Ondar for getting this code set up for viewers of the channel. Card number 3 is the Blue Cash Preferred from American Express. This card comes with a $0 annual first year fee, but it does accelerate to a $95 fee after year 1. That being said, the fee is worth it, as you'll earn 6% cash back at US supermarkets, up to $6,000 in spend per year, 6% cash back on streaming subscriptions, which is actually a really extensive list under that umbrella, 3% cash back at gas stations and on transit, and 1% cash back on everything else. The Amex Blue Cash Preferred is not your standard cashback card, as it offers some explosive rewards rates back in a few top categories, and then 1% flat on everything else. The value in this card really comes in the grocery spend and also the gas spend, offering 2 really valuable categories, but also putting a spending cap that allows you to really get some good rewards back if you're just spending typically for one person. The Amex Blue Cash Preferred is such a good credit card, it actually came in as a top credit card in my food and grocery credit card ranking list. Go check that video out after this one to see how that card can really specifically benefit you for grocery store purchases. Not only does this card do well in groceries and gas, it also offers a credit on it too, which is the first of that nature on this list specifically. The most useful credit that people will take advantage of, in my opinion, is the $84 Disney Bundle credit, which is available to you as a $7 credit if you spend $9.99 a month or more on Disney entertainment products. Now, when we plug this credit card into the Max Rewards calculator, you could get an estimated $550 in cash back in just the first year. Not only that, Amex is offering a $250 cashback bonus when you spend $3,000 in the first 6 months. The bottom line is, if you're not afraid of picking up an annual fee on a credit card, at only $95, you're gonna get a lot of value from this card down the road, and it is the single best grocery card on this list for cashback. Coming in at number 2 on the list is the Discover It Cashback Credit Card. With a $0 annual fee, the Discover It offers 5% cashback on rotating categories up to $1,500 in spend each quarter. It also offers 1% cashback flat on everything else. Now, I will say this card ranks really high for a reason, but it does take a little bit of work. The Discover It cashback card offers rotating categories that are in really easy to achieve categories. All you have to do is spend in the categories, and you'll get 5% cash back in those up to $1,500 every quarter. But the key is you've got to activate those categories inside the app to earn that elevated rewards rate. Now, the Discover It is a perfect pair with a flat 2% cashback credit card where you can spend on most other purchases there, but really pound the Discover It to get the most you can out of their rotating categories. 5% cash back adds up pretty quickly, and you'll start to see the benefits of having this card, even though you don't have to spend on it all that much to earn quite a bit of cash back. However, the Discover It cashback credit card is such a favorite, not just because of its rotating categories earning 5%, but the incredible sign-up bonus that Discover offers, and that's a cashback match on all of the cashback you earn on the card in your first year. Now, typically, when you plug this into the Max Rewards calculator, you can earn on average $571 of cash back, but that doubles and gets you to $1,142 of cash back in your first year. You can see and compare that number to the other cashback estimates I've offered with the other cards and see for yourself just how good Discover It is, especially with that first year matching offer. The bottom line is Discover It is the second most powerful card on this list for a reason. If you're willing to watch the rotating categories and spend everything on this card to max out that bonus in the first year, this is definitely going to be a card well worth considering. Finally, the number one card on this list, which just barely beats out the Discover It, is the Chase Freedom Unlimited. The Chase Freedom Unlimited has a $0 annual fee and currently has a special promotion going on for a limited time, which doubles the rewards rate of every single category for the first year. Normally, you would earn 5% cash back on travel, but now you'll earn 10 back when you book through Chase. Normally, you'll earn 3% cash back on dining, but now you'll earn 6. Normally, you'll earn 3% cash back on drugstore purchases, but in the first year, you'll also earn 6. And you'll earn for the first year what normally would have been 1.5% back on everything else, 3% in that first 365 days of spending on the card. Now, the Chase Freedom Unlimited isn't typically just categorized as a great cashback credit card. It's universally known as one of the best no annual fee credit cards for anybody out there in almost every situation. That's because the rewards categories are so flexible, redemption is easy, and Chase offers their points back not just as cash back, but in the form of ultimate rewards points, which can be redeemed for cash back, but also can be spent on other things, giving you a lot of flexibility when stacking up your points. Additionally, where the Chase Freedom Unlimited starts to pull away from other cashback cards like the Discover It is its ability to be paired with another Chase credit card to multiply the rewards points in your profile once you added on either the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Chase Sapphire Reserve and get even more enhanced value from those cards when redeeming your points. When you put the Chase Freedom Unlimited into the Max Rewards calculator, you get back $1,143 in cash back just in year one. That's utilizing the double % bonus offer that's here for a limited time. Remember, all the offers discussed today can be found for you in order in the description of this video. Using those offers helps support the channel for free, but also gives you easy access to the exact cards we talk about as we go through the rankings. My final verdict is you've got to choose the card that fits into the setup well for you though. You might just need to add one single card that gets you really good rewards rates in one category. Or maybe you're looking for a great catch-all card and you're eyeing the Freedom Unlimited for all of your purchases. Regardless of where you're at, I think you'll agree that what I said at the beginning of the video is true. There is a great cashback card in this ranking in 2024 for every single person watching it. Let me know what your favorites are down below and click on one of the next 2 videos to see my commentary on more credit card breakdowns.